Hi, welcome back to the top 5 stories of the week. I'm Daily Herald managing editor Perry Bergson, back in the suit after the reprieve last week during the games. But I visited a grade 6 class today, had to wear the Bugs Bunny reading a newspaper tie. Anyway, let's get right at her. Story number 5 was our Winter Festival guide. Obviously, we were busy with that last week. The big weekend was last weekend. We did sort of a ultimate here's everything that's going on guide, and it got great readership. Number 4 was a winter games thing. It's just funny how some days one story will hit more than the others. We've got a bunch of game stories in our top 25, but it was just the Thursday recap for some reason. Got mad reads. So that was great. It was a great event. Congratulations to all of the organizers, the volunteers, and the athletes who competed. Number 3 last week was Kevin Joseph's column. He, of course, has joined our Friday rotation, and he wrote a terrific column about a story you might remember where 2 men were accused of kidnapping a child or trying to kidnap a child outside a local mall. As it turns out, further investigation and video showed that that wasn't the case. But Kevin happened to see when they were in another place and got the boot out of there. So he's just sort of examining the undercurrents of racism in this city, you know, the preconceptions we have about other people. And I do want to direct you to my column on Monday because it sort of picks up the story from the other side. Number 2, a story that we explored a couple weeks ago was the mother who had her child go into foster care. I told you last week that there was a huge change in that story, and that was the fact that the infant had died. So Jody Schellenberg did an interview with the mom, and quite an emotional interview, obviously, where she was talking about the fact that she'd had one last gathering prior to the child's death. I had all my children together on Wednesday, and it was really beautiful. So, heartbreaking story. Top story of the week by Matt Gardner. It was about postal cutbacks here in the city. What is it going to mean to get rid of delivery to every house and to go to the community mailboxes? The union is saying, hey, 40% of the routes could be lost here, and that could mean jobs. So anyway, that was an excellent story by Matt. Hey, you know where to find us. We're all over around town. We're on the Facebook, we're on the Twitter, but you're Prince Albert Daily Herald on paper, like a newspaper should be. See you next week.